Hello, all of you. This is Champions Tana. A warm welcome to all of you in the open class. Today, here we are going to discuss about the types of reproduction. What are the types of reproduction? First of all, I need to tell you about the brief description about the reproduction. Reproduction is basically a process by which continuity of life can be maintained. It is important biological phenomena by which continuity of life can be maintained. Means reproduction is the process of producing new organisms or producing offspring of their own kind. Okay, that we have already discussed it about it in our last class. Now today we will focus about types of reproduction. Now what are the types of reproduction are present in human being or in all the life forms? As we know that reproduction is present in all the life form, or you can say it is present in all the living being, and it is very important biological phenomena. Here we have divided the term reproduction. We have divided this process into two different types, that is the sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. So mainly the reproduction are of two types, mainly the sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. Here the name indicates it. A means absent, in which the sexes are absent, is called asexual reproduction. Understood? Then we will hear in the detail. Asexual reproduction is a mode of reproduction. A new offspring can be produced by this method by only single parent. Means only a single parent is involved in the production of new individual or production of an offspring. Only single parent, only one individual is involved here. There is not any involvement of any other sex is present, any other sex or any other individual's involvement is not necessary here. So the benefit of the asexual reproduction is that it does not require any other individual to produce the offspring of their own kind. Only one body is able to produce its offspring. Suppose I have this paper, I will tear it from the center, and here the two different papers will generate. And if it is a living organism, it will develop itself, it will take growth, will take place itself in that one, and it will be able just like similar to its parent. Okay, so the individual that are taken birth by this process, like asexual reproduction, they are exactly similar to their parent cell. They are exactly similar to their parent cell because there is not any involvement of any other individuals exist here. So you can say only when one organism here is involved to producing the new individual or new offspring. So all the genes or all the cells that are present in that organism will definitely transfer into the offspring, into its offspring as it is. Okay, so there is not any intermingling of the genes or genetic constitution of that offspring. Understood? So offspring here, the offspring produced by this process are exactly similar to their parent generation. They look like parents generation, or you can say they are the exact copy or the clone of their parent generation. Clone means the carbon copy of their parent. Here, because the single parent involved itself to produce new offspring, and the genetic constitution or the gene or the cell, whatever present in that individual, that parent generation will definitely transfer into its offspring as it is. Okay. Here we have the different type of asexual reproduction. You can see here parthenogenesis, binary fission, budding, fragmentation, that we will take it one by one in detail definitely. Okay. So these are the different types of asexual reproduction. Budding, basically what happened in the budding? A small outgrowth develop and it detach from the parent body and it develops into a new plant. Fragmentation is like just division takes place of a body of anything. So in divided parts of that body will develop into itself as a complete organism. Okay, binary fission means the fission. The division takes place and one organism is divided into two individual organisms, that is known as binary fission. Vegetative propagation, that we also do at home, like we taken out the plant of from one place to another place and sown it into the soil, and then it grows into a new plant. We also sown some stem cut, like we do it in our rose propagation. Okay, so we will take it one by one in the detail here. First of all, the first type is budding. As I have described here, new organism develop from an outgrowth or bud due to the cell division at a particular site, like hydra. This type of reproduction takes place in the hydra. This type of asexual reproduction takes place in the hydra. Here you can see the body of parent cell. This is the body of parent one. This is hydra. A small outgrowth is developed at its body. A small outgrowth that we also known as, or we called it as bud. A small outgrowth is present on the body of hydra. Then this bud will grow within a certain time period, and when it attains its full maturity, it will detach from the parent body. You can see here now its size is increased, and then it detached from the parent body, and after some time it will become similar to its parent body. So this is the parent body and this is the offspring. Offspring means the daughter cell. You can say it is a daughter cell. Okay, so the daughter cell that is produced by this process is exactly similar to its parent body, and the process is called budding. Why we are calling it budding? Because you can see on its body a small bud is developed, and that bud will grow up with the time, and when it attains its full maturity, means it attains its full length, it will detach from the parent body and it will develop into an individual organism. Okay, so this is known as budding. Now we'll talk about the fragmentation. Fragmentation is also important. Fragmentation is basically the division of the body takes place. This type of asexual reproduction takes place in the planaria, in the spirogyria. What happened here? When an organism became fully mature, it divides itself into different parts. Here you can see in the diagram, one body of the planaria divide into the 3 parts, and each part of its body will fully develop into a full individual. One part of the planaria will develop into a fully grown individual, and this individual will be exactly similar to its parent cell. It will be exactly similar to its parent cell. Okay, so here the one body is divided here into the 3 parts, and each individual will be exactly similar to the parent cell. They are called the daughter cell. And this is called the parent cell. Okay, and these daughters are formed by fragmenting the one body, or you can say by division takes place within the body. So this is known as fragmentation. Now we'll discuss about binary fission. Binary fission takes place in so many unicellular organisms like paramecium, amoeba. Okay, so here what is taking place? Here the one parent cell is stretching. One parent cell will be able to stretch its body, and then it tapers at the center. Then the nucleus present in the center of the body will divide itself into 2, and both the nucleus will contain same information as the parent cell have. And when it develops fully, it detach, or you can say breaking down, takes place when first of all nucleus divide, and then the body of organism will divide into two individuals. So one body is able to divide into two daughter cells. This is called as binary fission. Why we are calling it fission? Because the splitting of that individual is taking place from the center, and also nucleus is also dividing here. So it contains all the basic information, all the genetic information as the parent cell have. It also will carry it forward into its daughter cell also. Okay, so definitely it will also consume, it will also having all the cells and the genes as the parent cell have. So they will be definitely exactly similar to their parent cell. Okay,